Thank you. Honorable Dr. Mahlatsi, the next follow-up has been allocated to you.
Thank you very much. Honorable Minister, teachers in many rural schools are required to practice the multi-grade teaching, where one educator teaches multiple grades and subjects in the same classroom, creating serious challenges for lesson planning, assessment, and classroom management. What concrete measures will the department implement to expand permanent teacher posts in the rural schools in order to relieve the burden of multi-grade teaching and ensure that the quality of education is not compromised? Kanema.
Thank you. Honorable Minister.
Thank you very much, House Chair and Honourable Member. I want to agree with the Honourable Member that one of the things that we cannot still be continuing with in 2026 is the issue of multi-grade teaching. But I want to give a little bit of context as to why this happens. This happens mostly in farm schools and deep rural areas where people have essentially and parents have moved away with their children, leaving small amounts of learners at a school. That school becomes what we call an unviable small school, which then leaves the province with a couple of options. Number one, they have to close down the school if there are less than 120 children in the entire school. They have to close down their school, but find alternative schools around the area for children. And then that means that they need to provide scholar transport for those children. But then the issue becomes is that communities are also attached to their schools, and so they don't want their schools to be closed down. And so that's when you find the issue of multi-grade teaching. But it is not something that is sustainable for our learners. They cannot be in a class where you're being taught in multi-grade teaching, and we are targeting those farm schools to say, if a school is unviable, let us have community engagements with the community and convince them why it is that their children must go to alternative schools. Because the issue there becomes, if you've got only 100 children in a school, you are likely going to have multi-grade teaching, because that is not a fully fledged school that can have 30 children in a class. So that is the context of it, but I agree with you, it does compromise the education that they receive, and it's something that we are working on with provinces. The Eastern Cape is currently involved in this kind of process of closing down small and unviable schools, but finding ways to either accommodate learners in hostels or through scholar transport. So those are some of the immediate steps that we're taking in the sector. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable